behind this thing 100% be throwing a party. They're not. Why? Answer, tonight's real story. But first, environmentalists are always saying how America needs to lead the way. We've got to lead the way on global warming. Really? While we're debating whether we should lead the way, Russia is making a deal now to buy up all of Libya's gas, oil, and liquefied natural gas. They've planted their flag on the floor of the Arctic. They are becoming the world's energy supplier. So what? So what, the Arctic? Well, that's just where 20% of the world's undiscovered oil and gas reserves are. 20%. There's an estimated 1.7 trillion cubic feet of gas, 90 billion barrels of oil. So, while all the Greens are trying to prevent us from getting all of our oil right here in our own country, everywhere on planet Earth, there is a Russian trying to lock it up every place else. Kevin Kerr is an analyst and editor for Resource Trader Alert. Kevin, saw this story today about the Arctic. This is significant amount of energy under the polar cap, right?
Yeah, it's gigantic. It's hard to even fathom how much it is, and we don't even know how much there is because nobody's really gone up there and mapped it out. But obviously, Russia is far more aggressive than us. They're already up there. They have nuclear ships already plowing through the ice, and we're still debating whether we should even go there or not.
Okay, so Russia is buying up energy every place. They are buying it trying to buy it from Libya. They've gotten to a deal with Iran. They are a huge resource themselves in Russia, and now they're going after the Arctic. They're locking up energy on planet Earth.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're being so progressive, and they've got the places like Kazakhstan that also have huge stores of energy. We don't have any of that, and here we're debating whether we should even go and go after the Arctic supplies that we may have.
And you know
they have all these different resources.
Right, and what's amazing to me, please tell me why the environmentalists are seemingly cool with Russia and China locking up all of these reserves, or they're fine with Saudi Arabia drilling, you know, in Saudi Arabia, but somehow or another they believe we're less responsible than China and Russia. Do you think they care about the polar bears?
No, it's ridiculous. And if you look at Russia's history of environmental damage from their drilling procedures, I mean, they should be up in arms that they're up there first. It's really awful. You know, the U.S. would probably be the best steward of the environment up in the Arctic. It's just ridiculous.
Okay, so in 2020, 2030, what does the world look like? Because no matter what these people say about new technology, it's going to take 20 years to find it and have the tipping point of being able to have everybody use new energy. We're still going to need oil for a long time. What does America look like if we don't get off our butt right now?
Well, we better all learn Russian. The bottom line is we are going to have much bigger demand, much growing demand no matter what. Doesn't matter if wind farms come online and solar power, all that stuff's great, but we all know it's not going to be immediate. We need supplies right now. And again, if we start drilling in the Arctic today, we're not going to really have supplies for 10, 15 years maybe. You know, so we have to be realistic on that.
It says on the bottom of the screen here, energy war. I think people, you know, everybody's, no war for oil. That's coming, isn't it?
It is for all resources, I think. And I don't want to be an alarmist here. I wrote a column a while ago about that, the coming resources war. I mean, do we really think that countries aren't going to battle it out wherever those resources are, whether it's Africa, whether it's South America for farmland, whether it's going to be in the Arctic? Of course they are. Countries go to war over a lot less than energy supplies, which are completely important for the economy. So I think it's absolutely something that's going to happen.
Based on what we're seeing now and our inaction, I mean, I've had people tell me that the rest of the world is laughing at us because we're just being bypassed. Who controls the world? He who controls the energy will control the world. Who controls the world in 2020?
You know, I don't think it is OPEC anymore, and their infrastructure is crumbling, their membership is sporadic. I think it depends on where you're located. For us, it's going to be who's closest by. Maybe it's Canada, because they're one of our biggest exporters to us.
That would be nice.
Or maybe Mexico, although their oil fields are in serious trouble if you look at the Cantarell field. So I guess you're looking at countries like Venezuela, you're looking at the Middle East sporadically, and you're looking at Russia, absolutely.
Oh, great. That doesn't sound like the triangle of death. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Appreciate it. Now,
thanks, Glenn.
Coming up, I'm going to share a guy with you. You know him from The Simpsons.